To all my people out there struggling, look, bro, I was on that bus pretty much my entire life for a painfully long amount of time, it seemed. And I didn't think I was ever going to get out of it. There was many days where I thought I would never pull through it. And most of the people that knew me probably thought I wasn't going to get out of it either. But I can tell you that you absolutely can, and you absolutely will, when you really start to learn some things about yourself. And you go do that work that you're probably avoiding. And because it's going to be hard. And a lot of it's going to be painful. And the reflection of, how you lived your life, and maybe, feeling like after you come to this realization that you wasted a lot of fucking time. But then you also understand that you have to go through the things you're going through or went through to get where you're going. And it's not easy. And it's not fun a lot of the time. But on the other side of this, you will find a meaning for life and a sense of purpose that you've never had before, which is going to start filling your days with the exact opposite proportion of how low your days were. It's going to start filling your days with that kind of high on your days. No substance involved. No drugs, no drinking, no nothing. Just peace of mind, purpose, clarity. That feeling that life is fun again. And I can tell you from experience that every bad day and every day that you're so fucking low and so miserable and questioning everything, once you really do that work and you get literally fucking angry and you say, I'm not fucking living like this anymore. I refuse to live like this any fucking more. And I didn't know where to start. Like, the first thing I knew is that I had to stop getting fucking high. Like, I had to. That was first and foremost. So anybody out there with like a substance abuse or feeling like you need that to get through your day, clear that out. That was the first place I started, right? And that was the only thing I knew. I didn't know anything past that, other than I had to get rid of that, because there's such a control to it. And everything in your life revolves around it. You had to do every fucking thing possible to get what you needed to get through the day. And that's no way to live. It really isn't. Because you're living in a self-imposed prison. And it's not a fun life. But once you do that, you're going to start to feel freedom. You're going to start to feel like you can fucking breathe again. And you're going to start to want to use all that energy that you spent getting high and sitting in bars and going to make deals and hustling and all that shit to something else. Because if you were anything like I was with the drug stuff, like, there was always a way that I found a hustle to come up to get high, to get drugs, right? So when you realize that you made whatever you had to happen to get high, but now you have the clarity So whatever your energy is going to now, and you put that kind of hustle into it, you can make anything fucking happen. Everyone has been given the same creative gifts, and everyone has been given the same power to create something and create their world. And most people don't understand this. And most people just think it's, people will get lucky and people do this and people do, and oh, that's not me, that's them. You know what I mean? And it's not, it's you. It's just as much you as anybody. But we get down on ourselves so much. Certainly when we fucked up so many times in our life. When something doesn't work out, we get down on ourselves and we tend to quit. And we tend to just say, fuck it, I ain't doing it. And that's the wrong way to go about it. You had to make something happen if you were chemically dependent like I was. You had to make it happen. So in the same sense, you have to make something happen. For you, for your family, for the people that come after you, for whoever in your life, you have to make something happen. Coupled with the creative power that you have and having to make something happen, there is something that you do better than 99% of people on this earth. Finding that, tapping into that, and locking in until you see that come into form in your world is something like I can't even, it's hard to explain, except that it all works the same way as nature. Like you plant a seed, and then you water it, you get it sunlight, you take care of it, you nurture it, and then it grows and it comes into form in your world. It's the same fucking way. But you don't go dig that seed up 3 days later because it's not growing. So you ask what's happening. You just have to trust that it is. If you're doing the work, you have the clarity, and you can hold that vision and work towards that daily, little steps, and just cultivate that seed and until it comes to surface, and then you see it, then you're going to start to understand. Then you're going to start to ask, what else can I do? How far can I take this? How much can I fucking create? And it's a powerful fucking lesson, bro. It really is. It's a powerful lesson. So if you're in that spot and you're still low and you're still weak and you're still sick, get that shit cleared out. You have far more to do here. And if you're in the drugs and you're in the drinking and you're just in that shit, you're quelling your creative power. And there was something that you had before you feel like you needed that every day to get through, that you knew that you were good at, but it just fell away because now getting high and drinking and all that shit became more important. Tap back into that. Find what charges you up, gives you that energy, get you excited, drop all the bullshit, and start taking that same energy of destruction into creation. And watch what happens. Love you all.